Yes, hello everybody. Welcome back into the Dynasty Hotseat, the only Dynasty show out there that is a certified inferno. Today we're back with the worst team ever. Quick little update on how we're doing. Hey, we're on the clock again, by the way, guys. On the clock again. This isn't going to have as many fancy bells and whistles or comments. This is just a quick update. We'll get to all of that stuff in the next video, which will be slightly lengthy. If you can't tell already, my voice pretty scrambled, pretty messy. I've got some hot lamps up here, some hot tea. Oh, that is horrible, but it does help. So thank you for joining. If you've not already, make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button as well for that free little ASMR slurp right there. You are absolutely welcome for that. And if you don't know what's going on with the worst team ever, make sure you check out the playlist below. Just taking a Dynasty Orphan team, a terrible, terrible, terrible one, and trying to slowly rebuild it. Last time we left off, we had drafted Xavier Worthy. And we were about to be on the clock again. If you remember, it was sitting at pick, I think, 111. So I went Worthy, Coleman, McConkey, Pearsall, Blake Corum, Michael Penix, Marshawn Lloyd, Xavier Legette, Jalen Wright, Troy Franklin, Adonai Mitchell. Then it was Brent on the clock at 212. And then we had picks 3-1, 3-6. And we are currently actually on the clock at pick 312. And we also have 4-1. So that is going to be the question for you. Who should we take with the 312 and the 4-1? Slight drama that happened. I'll get into it as well. But for now, let's say it's been sorted, which is good. Now, the number one person that people wanted to go at pick 3-1 was Jalen Polk. Sadly, we have been sniped by Brent. We let Brent know as well. He sniped a whole community. And he was feeling pretty good about that. I think, actually, it's always a nice feeling to snipe somebody. Which meant we were on the board at 3-1. We managed to pick up the second most popular person from the last video. We got Roman Wilson, who is now a Pittsburgh Steeler, at pick 3-1. Really pleased to get him picked up and pair him up with Xavier Worthy. After that, Ben Sinnott went off the board at 3-2. Malachi Corley at 3-3. Karamani Vidal at 3-4. Jake Cowing at 3-5. And then we were super lucky because the next most requested guy to take a 3-1, we got a 3-6, guys. Let me just pull up the board here so you can see it. We got Jermaine Burton at 3-6. Delighted with that. So you can see our roster. Worthy, Wilson, and Burton picked up with a second and 2/3. We are currently on the clock here at 312. Now, you may have seen the title of this video saying, guys, I've messed it up. And I did. I've made a slight balls of this. Let's have a look at the chat, will we? We can see here it was my pick, which we got. We took Burton. But what I did miss up here is, look, Brent was sort of on the clock. Taking a while, I was offering the 3-6 and the 312. And then here, once he put in a 12-hour timer, because I wasn't tagged in this, it wasn't really voted. I missed this, guys. It slipped through the cracks. Because here I seen I was tagged. I made the pick. We went on to Nomad. And then eventually it came back to me 19 hours ago. Again, I'm in the UK, so missed a lot of that time sleeping. And then I go to work, so I missed quite a bit of it. The clock actually ran out, and we ended up auto-picking, which I was quite annoyed about. I did send a message on your behalf after. I said, you can see here, I clearly missed it. I said, making a video today, I'll send over any trade. That was this morning. And then, yeah, the timer said I had 2 hours left. So you can kind of see being in the UK kind of sucks sometimes because you miss so much of it. So I just said, look, I didn't agree to a timer being set. I want the last pick undone. We got months to get to the end. We'll be fine. I also managed to message Wanty, who very kindly agreed to reset that pick. We'll get to the available options soon, but we have a trade offer from Mr. C.A. Buckeye as well, who is asking for Dalton Schultz, T. Higgins, and our 401. In return, we will get Xavier Hutchinson, Chris Rodriguez. I mean, 2 players we'd probably cut. The 412 And then we'll get a nice pick at 2025 first. And as well, we'll get a third round pick. For me, this doesn't cut the mustard. T. Higgins is worth probably that on his own. So we're kind of giving up Dalton Schultz away for free here. Hutchinson, not going to make it at Houston. Too many weapons around him. Rodriguez couldn't make it at the Commanders, and now they're adding in extra weapons at running back. The 412, whatever. 25 first from, so yeah, Buckeye. Yeah, that's good. And then a third is whatever. I'm inclined to say no to this, but if we want to accept it, that's absolutely fine. And then let's have a look who is available. Sorry, you can hear my voice really starting to give out, guys. I am really trying for you here. My goodness. So let's see who we have available, shall we? Now, actually, when we did auto pick, it auto picked Will Shipley, which I don't actually hate at all. I think that's not a bad pick at all. So we could end up, ironically, going for Will Shipley anyway here. But we have 2 picks in a row. We have got the 312 and we have the 401. Here's who is available. Javon Baker's there. Bucky Irving's still there, which isn't bad value. I mean, people taking Kimani Vidal and Tracy and Estime and even Braylon Annell above Bucky Irving seems mad to me. Irving, a much better prospect than all of those guys, for sure. So he's there with Javon Baker, Will Shipley, Devontae Walker, a bit of a wild card, is available. Then you got some okay guys, Dylan Law, Brendan Rice, Theo Johnson, then Luke McCaffrey. Red Davis still there, another interesting prospect. Obviously, we are rebuilding. That does not mean that we can't take running backs here. We would just immediately want to move them on. So we have 2 picks in a row. All I want to know from you is, what are we going to do with these picks? Who are the players that you would take? Doesn't really matter what order. Just give me 2 names. Or should we accept that trade? We don't really have time for counters. I don't want to waste anyone's time. So just let me know, what are the 2 things you would do? Would you take a player and take the trade? Or what are the 2 players you would take? That's the only thing I want to see in this video. We're about to end it. It's nice and short. If you left a comment on the last video talking about trades with Nomad or other bits and pieces, I'll get to that in the next video. But for now, please let me know who are some people that we could take. Let's quickly run through again. Quarterbacks, Jordan Travis available. Spencer Rattler available. Not bad, right? Joe Milton, Sam Hartman, Michael Pratt, David Leary. Running backs, Bucky Irving, Will Shipley, Dylan Laube, Ray Davis, Isaac Garendo, Isaiah Davis. Wide receiver, Javon Baker, Devontae Walker, Brendan Rice, Malik Washington, Luke McCaffrey, Johnny Wilson, wide receiver for now at least. Tight ends, Theo Johnson, Eric All, Jaheim Bell, Cade Stover, Jared Wiley, and A.J. Barner. There might also be some guys available that you like that haven't quite appeared in the list. Let me know. And that's it. Super quick video today. What do we do? I'm going to upload this immediately. In a couple of hours, I'm going to make those picks. And then in the next video, I'll let you know how we did. And that's it, guys. We've got one more pick after that at 48. So let me know. Tell you what, just in case, sorry, last minute change. We are here as well at 48. Give me 3 names. And if any of them are still there at 48, we'll do that as well. So sorry, last minute change. Give me 3 names. If any of those guys are there at 48, I'll just pick them. If not, I'll do another video for our last pick. Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much. Apologies for the croaky voice. I will try and get it fixed as soon as possible. Maybe some of you like it. Some of you are freaks out there, right? Some of you might like it. If you've not already, like, subscribe. We're on the march to 600. Let's get it done. Let's get up there. Let's get it done. If you're new here, I promise I don't sound this crap all the time. But God damn it, am I committed to this shitty team. All right, guys. Remember, this has been the worst team ever. At least for now. And don't forget, greatness isn't born. See you next time.